Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Charlie, YouTube channel, youngster born Bill for Theme Park News, and welcome to this Theme Park Newsroom update from King's Dominion. Now, this is on a teaser that we found near the Volcano Blast Coaster demolishment site. Of course, recently there's been some construction updates over the last few weeks, the deconstruction updates, when they've been taking apart the track from the old Intamin Shuttle inverted coaster. They've actually been tearing down the volcano structure as well, so this pretty much, this 100% confirms that the volcano will not be involved in its replacement, whenever that is, in the next few years. However, it could be sooner than we thought. It could be as early as next year for all we know. As King's Dominion, I've seen this teaser from King's Dominion. It's on Twitter. It's posted by a guy called CP Food Blog. He took a picture of it, so if you look on CP Food Blog's Twitter, the picture is there. I can't show it. I asked permission to show the picture, and he politely said, unfortunately, I don't officially own the picture, but he posted it on behalf of someone, so I can't officially have the picture to show you guys. But if you have a look on his Twitter page, then you'll see it. And basically, the poster said, "Expeditions on the horizon." Now, this was placed sort of really near to the site of the volcano, where this rumoured new attraction is set to be. But it wasn't the words on the poster, "Expeditions on the horizons." It wasn't the words of the poster that really sort of caught my eye, and I think a couple of other people in multiple forums and news sources have sort of picked up on this as well. It's the stuff on the poster. Now, one of the main things, first of all, overall, is the Africa sort of writing, theming on the poster, which could hint to a re-theme of that whole section of land into like a mini African plaza for this new coaster. Some people said it could be a dark ride, but I don't think it's going to be a dark ride. It's going to be a coaster. We all know it's pretty much going to be a coaster replacing Volcano. But it's like, there could be this potential mini plaza themed to Africa from the looks of the poster. Again, it could be a thing where they're cross-referencing and cross-teasing from different Cedar Fair parks, but I don't think that's the case with this one. They've done that in the past with other rides and attractions, but I don't think it's going to be the case with this one. Now, of course, there's three main animals in the poster that strike me as odd and strike me as interesting about this potential ride, which could give off some clues. Now, take this as a pinch of salt. This is me doing my little Sherlock Holmes investigating and actually looking at what this could be. So I saw three animals on the poster: a bird, a giraffe and a rhino, and I sort of cross-referenced them with coaster types and coaster layouts they could represent. A rhino, in my opinion, represents a charge, like, you know, like rhinos have those horns and you charge, like a charge, aka launch. A bird represents a wing or a flying coaster, and a giraffe represents the tallest. Are we seeing the tallest launched wing coaster in the world, or the tallest launched flying coaster in the world? I think with the delays going off with Fly at Fantasyland, I don't think we're going to see one of those Vekoma flyers. If it was to be a launched flyer, it would be one of the B&M models, if they constructed that concept. But of course, we haven't really heard anything about that concept, so there's a high doubt that it'll be a launched flyer. However, with most people, if not nearly everyone, speculating a wing coaster for King's Dominion, I think my best guess out of those two would be the tallest launched wing roller coaster in the world. Now, of course, the last wing coaster that the Cedar Fair chain added was 2013, and that was, of course, Gatekeeper. And I believe that is the only wing coaster in the Cedar Fair chain. There's only Gatekeeper from Cedar Point in the Cedar Fair chain that's part of the wing coaster models. So there's no other wing coasters in the Cedar Fair chain apart from Gatekeeper from 2013. So again, this would be the first wing coaster, and of course it would break the tall record from Thunderbird. That's the first launched B&M wing coaster, and so I think it will beat that height. I mean, there were rumours years ago about Canada's Wonderland apparently getting a B&M wing rider called Ziz. So maybe, that could have been getting somewhere and stuff like that. With this, though, I think it's not just breaking Thunderbird's record for it being a launched wing coaster height. I think it's breaking wing coaster height in general. It's going to be the tallest wing coaster in the world. as well as being the tallest launch wing coaster in the world. Of course, it's not the first one in America. It is the first launched wing roller coaster in Virginia. So again, this differs from Busch Gardens Williamsburg and what their coaster lineup was. You'll have seen in the what's the next roller coaster coming to King's Dominion and when will it open? I did in that video. I sort of did like the thrill coaster lineups for both King's Dominion and the neighbouring park, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, both in Virginia, and sort of made references to what coaster both parks were missing. And of course, the big ones were the Gersar Infinity, the S&S Multi-Loop like a steel curtain, and a B&M wing. Now, of course, no point did I say a launched wing coaster, but of course, with Volcano being removed, I would see this being replaced by a launch coaster itself. So again, this really hints towards that launch style coaster. So I think my first prediction at the minute is the tallest launch wing roller coaster in the world. I think Thunderbird at Holden World won't be the only launched wing coaster by B&M in the world out there. I think it'll be joined by a new one either next year or the year after. But I think with teasing going on now, and of course deconstruction already on the way on Volcano, you know, if they had no apparent plans for this, and this was going to happen in the next few years rather than next year, then they probably would have left it alone and just fenced the whole thing up and then deconstruct it maybe later on. But of course, they're being sensible and they're deconstructing it now, which could hint to us that groundwork could start very, very soon on the replacement for the ride. So I'm so excited to see what this is going to be, if it's going to be next year or 2021, but I do think something is coming within the next year or two at King's Dominion coaster wise, and I think it will be replacing Volcano. I think Dinosaurs Alive site, that's all and good. I think something will replace that site in the next few years as well, but at the minute I think we're just focusing on that Volcano site, and I think something is really happening with that site. So just from that poster alone, I can sense this being the tallest launch wing coaster in the world. Theme to Africa. I think this is going to be, if I was to go on a specific theme with, of course, the bird representing the wings sort of style, I could see maybe a African type bird being brought into the prey, and it's the predator of King's Dominion maybe. I don't know, but there's some different things that could go with here. So there we go. So that's this sort of news update from King's Dominion. Again, like I said, if there's any more updates, I'll bring it to the Coaster Channel YouTube channel. I'm excited to see what else they're going to do with this in terms of the teasing campaign and the marketing campaign for promoting and teasing the coaster, or whatever attraction is going to be replacing Volcano. But again, most likely a coaster. I mean, because you look at Twisted Timbers, the RMC of Hurler, that was the last coaster they introduced last year in 2018. And you look at how you'll look at how the teasing campaign went for that. They were doing like these little cryptic teasers, like 3 is better than 1, and I think one of the T's was upside down in the word better on one of the other T's as well. There was loads of different teaser pictures going off. They were doing that again with Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. They were doing like different teaser pictures. Either one is different. They're coming. That was one for towards the Steel Vengeance. All the King's Dominion ones. I did this on the old channel. I was sort of, each time a teaser came out, I sort of did my analysis on that. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park News update from King's Dominion and the possible replacement for Volcano the Blast Coaster. As you can see, rocking the old Coaster Shell hoodie. I would like to get a new one printed at some point, but yeah, I'll make sure I've got time to do that, and maybe maybe in another video in the future this summer I might try and get a new one printed, see if I can rock a new one. They're not for sale, don't worry, these are not for sale. I'm not a big YouTuber yet. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park News update from King's Dominion. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. For now guys, I'm Aaron Chandler, my name is Coaster Channel YouTube channel. Keep living the Coaster Dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day my friends.